Hello everyone, welcome to Easy Garit. My name is Samir Sardana, and in this video I will be discussing the complete concept of cube cutting and painting. In the first set, I will be discussing basic theory of cube cutting and painting, where a single color is used to paint the complete cube. And then in the second set, we will be using multicolors, that means different colors on different faces of the cube. First set will help you in understanding the complete theory of cube cutting and coloring, and this second one is an advanced set where you learn the theory of using the multicolors on the different faces of the cubes. So subscribe to the channel of Easy Garit for all your MBA entrance exam preparation as well as for your government job exam preparation. On this channel, you will find videos covering the complete syllabus of quant and data interpretation and logical reasoning of all MBA entrance exams like CAT, IFT, ZAT, SNAP, and also the complete syllabus of quant and reasoning ability for your government job exam preparation. Enjoy the video. Thank you. In this video, I will be teaching you the concept of cube cutting and painting. It's a very important concept. CAT में previous year paper में काफी बारी ये question पूछा है. SNAP में तो बहुत बारी इस concept के ऊपर questions आए हुए हैं, right? So this is a kind of topic जिसमें आपको सभी MBA entrance exam में किसी ना किसी year में एक question जरूर मिलेगा. So let's learn the concept. Cube cutting and painting का concept क्या है? So this is the standard general type of question, the most basic question which can come from cube cutting and painting. So the question will be like this: a cube having a side of 8 cm is painted red on all the faces and then cut into smaller cubes of 1 cm each. Find the total number of smaller cubes so obtained. This is the first basic question that you are supposed to know how to answer it. How many cubes will have 3 faces painted? So if you take a cube and paint it with a red color on all sides, then how many cubes will be taken out which will have the 3 faces painted? What is the concept? We will discuss it in a minute. How many cubes will have only 2 faces painted? How many cubes will have only 1 face and no side painted? These are the standard basic questions of cube cutting and painting. Now, what is the basic concept, guys? Let's first understand what is a cube. The room that you are sitting in is a shape of cuboid, right? Have a look at the room in which you are sitting. If the length, width, and height are different, this is called as cuboid. If length, width, and height of your room are same, then that rectangular box is called as a cube, right? So this is the basic shape of cube, right? Where this is called as a length of the cube, this is the height of the cube, and this is the width of the cube. Your room is also in this shape, right? So in cube, if the L, B, and H are same of your room, then this will be the shape of your room, right? If all of these 3 are different, right? So if all of these 3 are different, L, B, and H are different, that is called as cuboid. The important point in the cube that you're supposed to know is what are the number of faces in a cube, what are the number of vertex in a cube, and what are the number of edges in a cube. Guys, so 3 things that we are going to talk about in the cube to solve this type of question is number of faces, number of vertexes, and number of edges. These are the important points that you are supposed to know. Let's talk about the number of faces first. In a cube, the number of faces are 6. You can see that this is the face number 1, this is the face number 2, the face number 3, face number 4, and on the back side you have the face number 5, and this is your front, and this is the face number 6. Look at the room. Look at the room in which you are sitting. You must be having 6 faces. आप अपने left में देखो, there are 4 walls you can see around you. There's a floor. The 4 walls will give you 4 faces. The floor is a 5th face and the roof is a 6th face, right? So their total number of faces in a cube are 6. If you talk about the number of edges, in a cube, you see that this is the one edge number 1, right? This is edge number 2, right? This is the edge number 3, this is the edge number 4. So look at, guys, on all the 4 sides of the wall, you have 4 vertical lines, right? So these are the 4 edges, and similarly, there are 4 edges on the roof also. Look at the roof, right? So there are 4 edges on the roof. Edge number 5, edge number 6, edge number 7, edge number 8, And similarly, look at the floor also in your room. There are 4 edges, right, on the floor also. The 4 edges on the floor are 9, 10, 11, and 12, right? So the number of faces are 6, number of edges are 12, and we are now left with to find out the number of vertices. Number of vertices are basically the number of corners, guys. Look at the corners, right? If you look at the corners, you'll have 4 corners on the roof, 4 corners on the floor, and the 4 corners on the roof, right? So these are the vertices. Corner 1, corner 2, corner 3, corner 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So the number of vertices are 8. So the number of vertices are same as the number of corners in your cube, that is 8. All right. So these are the basics that you are supposed to know. Now, how to find out the questions of cutting and painting? Let's do this basic exercise first, and then in the upcoming videos, we'll also do some advanced exercise on cubes, painting, and coloring. Guys, whenever the question is asking you this basic question, if that a cube of 8 centimeter is cut into the smaller cubes of 1 centimeter each, and the first basic question is find the total number of smaller cubes. You see that if I assume the edge length of this cube to be as 8 centimeter, right? You see that the total volume of this cube will be 8 into 8 into 8, right? L into B into H, right? 8 into 8 into 8 is the total volume. And if you are taking a cube of 1 centimeter each, right? So how many cubes will be taken out if the 8 into 8 into 8 cube is cut into the smaller cube of 1 centimeter each? Guys, a cube of 1 centimeter that has been taken out will have the volume of 1 into 1 into 1. And let's say there are n number of cubes. If there are n number of cubes, then the volume of n number of cube should be same as the volume of this total cube. So therefore, the total number of cubes that will be taken out from a cube of length at centimeter, having a length of 1 centimeter, would be 8 into 8 into 8 divided by 1 into 1 into 1, which is equal to 512. So 512 क्यूब्स आप 1 सेंटीमीटर की लेंथ के निकाल सकते हो अगर आप 8 सेंटीमीटर लॉन्ग क्यूब को 1 सेंटीमीटर के छोटे छोटे क्यूब्स में कट करोगे, राइट? सो दिस इज द आंसर टू द फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन. If the question would have said the length of this cube is 6 centimeter, then the total number of cubes would be 6 into 6 into 6 is equal to n into 1 into 1 into 1. Then the answer would have been 216, right? If the question would have been कि आप 1 सेंटीमीटर की जगह 2-2 सेंटीमीटर के कट कर रहे हो, right? The length, width and height of the smaller cube is of 2 centimeter, then the answer would have been 6 into 6 into 6 is equal to n into 2 into 2 into 2. In that case, the answer will be 27. और अगर 8 सेंटीमीटर में से मैंने 2-2 सेंटीमीटर की लेंथ के क्यूब्स निकाले, then in that case the n will be 64, right? So all you have to do is equate the total volume of the complete cube with the volume of the smaller cube. This is the first basic concept. Now let's talk about the answer of the remaining questions, right? So answer to the first question here is 512. The total number of cubes that you will be taking out from a cube of 8 into 8 into 8 with a side of 1 into 1 into 1 is 512. How many cubes will have 3 faces painted if it is colored with a red color on all the faces? Now, there is small imagination that you need to make, guys. Just imagine the room in which you are sitting is a solid cube. It is filled with some, let's say, bricks. And if you are painting it from the outside, if all the 6 faces of your room are painted from the outside by the red color, how many cubes of smaller size will have 3-sided painted? इस क्वेश्चन को करने के लिए आपको थोड़ा इमेजिनेशन करना पड़ेगा, और इस इमेजिनेशन के लिए मैंने एक ये छोटा सा क्यूब लिया, राइट? इसका शेप थोड़ा सा टिल्टेड है. जस्ट टू एक्सप्लेन यू सी दैट ये कंप्लीट जो लेंथ था वो 8 सेंटीमीटर का था, राइट? सो इसमें से 1 सेंटीमीटर के आपने एक साइड से 8 क्यूब्स निकाले, तो 8 into 8 into 8 टोटल 512 क्यूब्स आपको मिले. नाउ when you have painted, ये यहाँ पे blue color है, just imagine it that it is also red color, right? So just imagine it, this is also red color, right? Because आपने चारों साइड से red color से पेंट किया हुआ है, right? So this side will also be painted red, right? सो ये सारा पूरा रेड से पेंटेड होगा, राइट. सो दिस जस्ट फॉर एक्सप्लेनेशन. विल ऑल्सो डू क्वेश्चंस इन द अपकमिंग सेशन जिसमें आप डिफरेंट फेसेस पे डिफरेंट कलर्स कर रहे होगे, राइट. सो जस्ट इमेजिन इट हियर, दिस इज अ रेड कलर, राइट. दिस इज ऑल्सो द रेड कलर. सो सी दैट कॉर्नर में से जो क्यूब बाहर आएगा उसके 3 साइड पेंटेड होंगे. ये वाले क्यूब्स को आप इमेजिन करो, ये इसके 3 फेसेस एक्सपोज हो रहे हैं बाहर की साइड से, और इस वाले क्यूब के 3 फेसेस अंदर की तरफ है. तो अगर आप बाहर से पेंट कर रहे हो तो इसके तीनों कलर्स पेंटेड होंगे एंड द कलर ऑफ दिस वुड बी रेड. So the cube that will be taken out from this corner will have 3 side painted. Similarly, the cube that will be taken out from this corner will also be having 3 side painted, because ये जो corner पे जो face है उसका ये side भी painted है, ये side भी painted है, और उस side ऊपर की तरफ से जो face आएगा वो भी painted होगा. So every cube which has been taken from the corner of the cube will have 3-sided painted. So every time you are solving a question where the 3 side of a cube should be painted, such types of cube exist only at the corner. You can also imagine it कि अगर आप अपने रूम के कॉर्नर से जो एक क्यूब बाहर निकालोगे उसकी तीनों साइड पेंटेड हुई, ऊपर की साइड से, लेफ्ट और राइट की साइड से, राइट. So the cubes which are taken from the corner will have all 3 side painted. So therefore, how many vertexes we have? Guys, how many vertexes we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Total number, sorry, 7 here. Total number of corners in a cube are 8. So when you paint it with a single color from the outside, and then if you take smaller cubes out, all the cubes which are coming out from the corner will have all 3 side painted. So the number of corners are same as the number of cubes which have 3 side painted. So answer to the second question, how many cubes will have 3 side painted, will be 8. So the answer to this question will be 8. Next question is, how many cubes will have only 2 faces painted? Now look at it, guys. Look at this cube. If I'm talking about the face of cubes which have only 2 side painted, you see that in this complete edge, on this complete edge, we have total 8 cubes, and out of these 8 cubes, these are the 2 cubes in the corner which are having red color on both sides, red here, and on the third side also. So except out of these 8 cubes, the 2 cubes are having 3 side painted, and the cubes that you are taking from this edge, right? So there are the complete edge is of 8 centimeter, right? And you're taking 8 cubes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cubes from one edge, and from one edge the cubes which are at the corner are having 3 side painted. Leaving these 2 cubes, the remaining 6 cubes will have 2 side painted, and you can see that this will also be painted with the red color, this will also be painted with the red color, and the remaining 4 faces of this cube are not exposed to the outside surface, they are inside, right? So इसके जो बाकी की जो 4 surfaces हैं वो अंदर की तरफ है, तो इसके सिर्फ यही 2 साइड पेंटेड आपको दिखेंगे, पेंट होंगे, बाकी के चारों साइड्स पेंट नहीं होंगी. सो एक एज के ऊपर आपको कितने मिलेंगे? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 एज के ऊपर आपको 6 ऐसे क्यूब्स मिलेंगे जिनकी 2 साइड्स पेंटेड होंगी. एक एज के ऊपर आपको 6 ऐसे क्यूब्स मिलेंगे जिनकी 2 साइड पेंटेड होगी. हाउ मेनी एजेस आर देयर? हमने ये ऑलरेडी कैलकुलेट किया था. नंबर ऑफ एजेस आर 12, और हर एज के ऊपर आपको 6 क्यूब्स ऐसे मिल रहे हैं जिनकी 2 साइड्स पेंटेड है. सो टोटल यू हैव 72 सच क्यूब्स जिनकी 2 साइड पेंटेड होंगी, राइट? So once a 3-sided painted का आंसर आएगा हमेशा नंबर ऑफ कॉर्नर्स विच आर 8. 2 साइड पेंटेड, अगर आपको 2 साइड पेंटेड का आंसर निकालना है, 2 sides painted, so that will be number of edges multiplied by the number of cubes on that particular edge, leaving the number of cubes which are at the corner. So एक edge के ऊपर 8 थे, कॉर्नर के 2 माइनस किए तो बचे 6 को टोटल नंबर ऑफ एजेस से मल्टीप्लाई किया, you will get the number of cubes which are having 2 side painted, right? So the number of cubes which will have 2 side painted will be 12 into 6, that is 72. Done? Now How many cubes will have only one face painted? Let's first find out कि कितने ऐसे cubes होंगे जिनका एक ही side paint होगा. Okay, guys, look at this complete face, right? अगर मैं इसको चारों तरफ पूरा red से color करूँगा, तो ये पूरी edge के ऊपर, right? ये तो corner वाले तो हमने leave ही कर दो, ये तो 3 side paint हो गए, और ये वाले जो होंगे, ये सारे 2-sided painted होंगे edge के ऊपर. बीच में जो surface रह गया, right? ये आपका वन साइड पेंट होगा, बिकॉज इसकी एक ही सरफेस एक्सपोज हो रही है, बाकी की 5 सरफेसेस इसकी अंदर की तरफ है, राइट? सिर्फ इसका आउटसाइड से एक ही सरफेस एक्सपोज कर रहा है. सो ये जितने भी क्यूब्स होंगे इनका सबका एक ही साइड पेंट होगा. ओके, टोटल क्यूब हमारा 8 इंटू 8 का था. सो उसमें से एक एज यहां से चली गई, एक एज यहां से चली गई, एक एज यहां से, एक एज यहां से, तो अंदर जो फेस बचा वो 6 इंटू 6 का बचा. सो 6 इंटू 6 पे टोटल कितने क्यूब्स आएंगे? 36. और ये 36 जो क्यूब्स आए टोटल, हर सरफेस के ऊपर ऐसे 36 फेसेस होंगे जिनका एक ही साइड पेंट होगा, राइट? सो टोटल नंबर ऑफ सरफेसेस आर 6. सो 36 इंटू 6 इज 216. सो 216 ऐसे फेसेस हैं जिनका एक साइड पेंट होगा. इज इट क्लियर? So 216 are the number of cubes which have only one side painted. 6 से multiply इसलिए किया, the number of faces are 6, जो मैंने आपको स्टार्टिंग में बताया था. एक फेस के ऊपर 6 इंटू 6 का पूरा जो लेयर बन रहा है उसका एक ही साइड पेंटेड है. ऐसा ही एक लेयर यहां से भी आएगा. यू सी दैट ये वाला जो लेयर है 6 इंटू 6 वाला, राइट? लेट मी शो इट विद अ डिफरेंट कलर. सो 6 इंटू 6 वाला ये जो सरफेस लेयर बनेगा इसका भी एक साइड पेंट होगा. ऐसे ही 6 इंटू 6 का आपको यहां से भी मिलेगा, राइट? सिमिलरली सभी फेसेस पे 6 इंटू 6 वाले जो होंगे ऐसे 36 क्यूब्स निकलेंगे जिनका एक साइड पेंट होगा. 36 इंटू 6 216. सो द आंसर टू दिस क्वेश्चन वेयर ओनली वन साइड इज पेंटेड विल बी 216. नाउ अब बचा एक लास्ट आंसर जिसमें नो फेस पेंटेड का आंसर है. नो फेस पेंटेड इज क्वाइट इजी. टोटल नंबर ऑफ क्यूब्स थे हमारे पास 512. उसमें से 8 ऐसे हैं जो आपके 3 साइडेड पेंटेड हैं, जिन जो कॉर्नर्स पे हैं. 72 ऐसे हैं जिनके 2 साइड पेंटेड हैं जो एजेस के ऊपर हैं. 216 ऐसे हैं जिनकी 1 साइड पेंटेड है. तो जो बाकी जो बचे, राइट, जो बाकी जो बचेंगे क्यूब्स जो अंदर की तरफ से बाहर आएंगे, राइट, जो क्यूब्स ऐसे क्यूब्स जो यहाँ पे आपको विजिबल नहीं है लेकिन अंदर की तरफ है, जो बाकी बच जाएंगे उनमें कोई भी साइड पेंटेड नहीं होगा. सो नो फेस पेंटेड वाला निकालने के लिए टोटल नंबर ऑफ क्यूब में से आप 3 साइडेड, 2 साइडेड और 1 साइडेड को माइनस करोगे. सो यू विल बी लेफ्ट विद द नंबर ऑफ क्यूब्स व्हिच आर having no side painted. So what is this value? 512. 72 80, 72 8 is 80. So 6 9296. Subtract 296 from 512. 12 minus 6 is 6. 10 minus 9 is 1. And 12 minus 6, 10 minus 9, 3, 4 minus 2 is 216 will be the number of cubes that you will be left with, with no side painted. 432, let me check the calculation. Yes, that's correct. 216 will be the answer for the question for the number of cubes which does not have any side painted. This is the basic concept of the cube, color and painting and cutting. There are still many different types and advanced level questions. इसमें ऐसे भी पूछ सकते हैं कि आपने एक साइड रेड कलर पेंट किया, एक साइड ब्लू किया, एक साइड व्हाइट किया, तो ऐसे कितने होंगे जिनका दोनों साइड रेड हो या जिसपे एक ब्लू हो और एक व्हाइट हो. इस तरह के क्वेश्चंस को हम नेक्स्ट सेशंस में कवर करेंगे. दिस इज द बेसिक कॉन्सेप्ट. आई होप यू गॉट इट. प्लीज सब्सक्राइब टू द चैनल, क्लिक ऑन द बेल आइकन टू गेट द notification, and please share it with your friends. I will be uploading the complete LRDI concepts of all MBA entrance exams on this channel, not just of CAT. I'll be covering SNAP reasoning, I will be covering Maharashtra CET reasoning, and all other MBA entrance exams, logical reasoning and data interpretation questions will be uploaded over here on this channel. Please subscribe to it. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please like and share. Thank you. Part we are going to discuss this set. Right, so in the first part I explained when all the faces of this cube were colored with a single color, and that color was red, and we were supposed to find out how many cubes were 3-sided painted, how many cubes are 2-sided, how many cubes are 1-sided, and so on. So what if different colors are used on different faces? For example, in this case, a cube having an edge of 8 centimeter each it is painted red on two opposite faces. So we have 6 faces, right? You can have a look at the room. Let's say if you are doing red color on this wall, red color on this wall, and then you have blue on one another pair of opposite sides. Let's say this wall is blue colored and the wall opposite to this wall, right, the wall that is in front of me is also colored blue with blue color. And then there is a one face which has been colored with a black paint, right? So one of the face has been colored the black. Let's say the roof is black, and the one face is left unpainted. That's mean, let's say roof is unpainted. Now if you start taking the cubes of smaller size, right, of 1 into 1 into 1 centimeter size, what will be the total number of cubes? What will be the number of smaller cubes having 3 faces painted? Abhi kitne aayenge jinka 3 side paint hoga? How many cubes will have 2 faces painted? How many cubes will have 1 face painted? And how many cubes will have 0 face painted? These are the questions that we will be discussing now. So let's start. The basic concept will remain same as it is the one that we have covered in the previous session. So let's first look at the first question, the total number of smaller cubes. There will be no change in the answer of this question, because when it comes to the total number of smaller cubes, you see that let's say n is the total number of smaller cubes that you're having, and because the volume of one cube with the side of 1 centimeter would be 1 into 1 into 1, and this will be equal to the total volume of the large cube, which is 8 into 8 into 8. So there is no change in the answer of the first question. The answer n will be equal to 512 as it is. Answer to the first question will be 512. What about the second question, the total number of smaller cube which are having 3 face painted? Now, why the answer of this question will get changed? See this, guys. Let's look at this figure. You see that this is 8 into 8 side, right? You can see the total number of smaller cubes that you are taking from one edge is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. We know that any cube which is taken from the corner will have its 3 faces exposed to the outer part, right? That means if I use a single color on this complete cube, the cube that I will be taking from the corner will have 3 side painted, this one, and this one also. But here I'm using only 5 colors, and red color has been used on this face and on the face which is opposite to this face, which will be on the other side, which is not visible here. This is blue. The face opposite to this side will also be blue. Let's say this face, right, which is on this side of red and blue will be black, and this is a white face. Now you see this, guys. I'm supposed to find out the number of cubes which have 3 side painted. The cube that I'll be taking from this part, right, from this vertex, will have all its 3 side painted. One would be red face, one will be blue face, and the another face which is on this side will be black face. So all these 4 cubes, right, one from here, one from here, one from here, and one from the another corner will have 3 side painted. But do you think the cubes that I will be taking from these 4 vertices will be having 3 side painted? No, because one face is left blank. You are not using any color on this face. The cube on this vertex will have only 2 side paint. One would be this red, this will be blue, and this will not be painted, right? So therefore, the answer to this question, the number of smaller cubes which are having 3 faces painted will only be 4, right? In the previous question, answer to this question was 8, because you were using one color on all the faces. Here, because one face is left blank, so therefore this face is not exposed to the color, so this would be left blank. So therefore only 2 faces will be colored here. So 3 sided painted will be coming from these corners, right? So 1, 2, 3, and 1 is on the other side, which is not visible. Just imagine it, visualize it. It's a 3-dimensional figure, right? So answer to this question will be 4. Okay, now next question is the number of smaller cubes which are having 2 face painted. In the normal question, the number of 2-sided painted comes from the edge. In this complete edge, we have total 8 cubes, right? We have total 8 cubes. You see this? This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So जब हमें 2-sided painted cubes निकालने होते हैं, तो हम ये कॉर्नर वाले क्यूब्स को नहीं लेते. रीजन उसका ये रहता है बिकॉज इनकी 3 साइड पेंटेड होती है, राइट? इफ यू यूज वन सिंगल कलर ऑन द कंप्लीट क्यूब, तो ये दोनों क्यूब्स पे 3 साइड पेंटेड होगा, राइट? वी आर लुकिंग फॉर 2 साइड पेंटेड, बट इस केस में आंसर विल बी डिफरेंट. But the standard way of finding the answer of cubes of having two side painted is the number of cubes which are available on this edge, which are coming from this edge. So out of 8 cubes, right, you are supposed to subtract 2 which are at the corner. You see that on every edge, you will have 6 cubes which will be having two side painted in a normal case when one single color has been used on all the faces. But here in this case, guys, the total number of edges we know are 12, right? We already know the total number of edges are 12. The total number of edges are 12. But out of these 12 edges, you see that these 4 edges, this edge, this edge, this edge, and this edge, will not give you any two side painted, right? So out of 12 edge, we need to subtract 4, and the remaining 8 edges will give you 6 cubes having two side painted. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. You see that these are the 6 cubes on this edge which will be having two side painted. So except these 4 edges, the remaining 8 edges will give you 6 cubes on every edge having two side painted. So आपको total 48 ऐसे cubes मिलेंगे जिनके two side painted होंगे. But in this case, कॉर्नर पे जो क्यूब्स होते हैं उनकी जनरली 3 साइड पेंटेड होती हैं अगर आप सारी साइड से पेंट करते हो. बट इस केस में आपने ये वाला जो फेस है उसको आपने ब्लैंक लीव किया हुआ है, राइट से ब्लैंक. सो इसके कॉर्नर पे जो फेस, इसके कॉर्नर से जो क्यूब आएगा उसकी भी 2 साइड पेंटेड होंगी, राइट. सो एक ये क्यूब, दिस क्यूब एंड दिस क्यूब, ये चारों के चारों क्यूब्स के 2 साइड पेंट होगा. सो देयरफॉर 48 में आपको 4 वो वाले ऐड करने हैं जो आपने इसके अंदर ऐड नहीं किए, जो आपने 3 साइड पेंटेड में नहीं काउंट किया, बिकॉज नाउ दे आर अंडर 2 साइड पेंटेड. So 48 plus 4, that is 52, will be the answer for the question, the number of smaller cubes which are having 2 faces painted. So the answer to this question will be 52. Next question is the number of smaller cubes. The number of smaller cubes which are having only one face painted. So normally हम one face paint करने के लिए क्या कहाँ से find out करते थे, जो आपके ये इस edge में से आएंगे, right? ये पूरे face में से आएंगे. Face में, राइट, इस पूरे फेस में ये बीच में जो 6 into 6 का जो फेस बन रहा है इसका एक ही साइड पेंट होगा, क्योंकि इसका एक ही सरफेस एक्सपोज हो रहा है. सो यू सी दिस इज 1 2 3 4 5 6. सो 6 into 6 का एक फेस बन रहा है आपका, राइट, और जिनका वन साइड पेंट होगा. बट इस केस में आपका ये पूरा साइड पेंटेड नहीं है, सो यहां से आपको कोई भी वन साइड पेंट नहीं मिलेगा. सो आपका टोटल नंबर ऑफ फेस कितना रहता है? टोटल नंबर ऑफ फेसेस आर 6. उसमें से एक फेस माइनस करना पड़ेगा बिकॉज आपने इस फेस पे कुछ भी पेंट नहीं किया हुआ. सो यू विल हैव 5 मोर फेसेस. 5 फेसेस में आपको हर फेस में 6 into 6 का एक पूरा लेयर मिलेगा जिसका एक साइड पेंट होगा. सो यू विल गिव द आंसर एज एक फेस पे 36, तो 5 फेसेस पे 5 into 36, दैट इज 180. इज दिस द आंसर? नो, दिस इज नॉट द आंसर, बिकॉज आप ध्यान दीजिए ये एज के, ये चारों एज पे जो क्यूब्स थे, राइट, हमने इस क्यूब को 2 साइड पेंट में नहीं लिया बिकॉज इसका ये वाला साइड पूरा ब्लैंक है. तो ये जो क्यूब जो जनरली 2 साइड पेंटेड में काउंट होते थे, अभी वो 1 साइड पेंट में काउंट हो गए. तो जो 4 एजेस हमने यहाँ माइनस की थी प्रीवियस क्वेश्चंस को आंसर करने के लिए, ये 4 एजेस पे यू सी 1 2 3 4 5 6 आपको ऐसे मिलेंगे. 4 एजेस. On every edge you have 6 cubes which have only one side paint. तो 4 into 6 24. आपको इस आंसर में 24 ऐड करना पड़ेगा and you will get 204 as your answer. 204 will be the answer of this question. Okay. The number of smaller cubes which are having 0 face painted. So previous question में हमने 0 face painted आंसर किया था. Total number of cubes में से 1 sided, 3 sided, 3 फेसेस, 2 फेसेस और 1 फेस के क्यूब्स को माइनस करके. सो इसमें भी वही स्ट्रेटेजी हम एज इट इज फॉलो करेंगे. टोटल नंबर ऑफ क्यूब्स है हमारे पास 512, राइट, 512 आर द टोटल नंबर ऑफ क्यूब्स, जिसमें अपने को माइनस करने हैं 3 फेसेस, 2 फेसेस एंड 1 फेसेस. सो द रिमेनिंग नंबर ऑफ फेसेस विल बी योर नो साइड पेंटेड, राइट. सो जस्ट सब्ट्रैक्ट इट. So out of 512, you have 4 faces which have 3 side painted, minus 52. The number of faces with two side painted, and minus 204, right? So the remaining number of faces that you will be left with will be 0 face painted. So just straight away subtract it, 512, 204 and 4 will be 208, and this is 260. 2 minus 0, 2, 11 minus 6, 5, 4 minus 2, 252 are the number of cubes that you will be left, and these are the cubes which will have 0 side painted, जिनका कोई भी साइड पेंट नहीं है। और कहाँ से आएंगे वो? एक तो इस फेस में आपको मिलेगा 6 into 6 का, राइट, 36 ये बनेंगे, और अंदर से जो क्यूब एक बनेगा, जो अंदर की तरफ छोटे छोटे क्यूब्स निकलेंगे, राइट, ये बाहर की लेयर्स निकालने के बाद जो अंदर पूरा एक आपको क्यूब मिलेगा, उसमें जितने भी फेसेस होंगे वो सारे के सारे आपके 0 साइड पेंटेड होंगे, राइट। सो अंदर आप ऐसे भी काउंट कर सकते हो, देखो 8 into 8 का क्यूब है, अगर मैं 1 1 की लेयर बाहर निकालूंगा तो अंदर 6 into अंदर जो बचेगा 6 into 6 into 6 का क्यूब बचेगा, तो 216 क्यूब्स उसमें से निकलेंगे जिनका कोई भी साइड पेंट नहीं होगा। और ये 216 में अगर मैं ये 6 into 6 वाला लेयर ऐड करूं तो टोटल आपको मिल जाएंगे 252, which is the same answer as this, right? So आप ऐसे भी कैलकुलेट कर सकते हो, both are the ways to get the answer, right? So ये आपका सेकंड पार्ट था। अगर डिफरेंट कलर्स डिफरेंट फेसेस पे यूज हो रहे हो तो उन क्वेश्चंस को कैसे आंसर करना है। थैंक यू सो मच फॉर वाचिंग दिस वीडियो। डोंट फॉरगेट टू सब्सक्राइब टू द चैनल एंड क्लिक ऑन द बेल आइकन so that you get notification about my upcoming videos and live sessions that I'll be taking on this channel. Please subscribe it, share it with your friends. Thank you so much. This particular set, it says a rectangular block of length 6 cm, width 5 cm, height 3 cm is painted by 6 different colors. That means on every face a different color has been used. On every face a different color has been used. 6 different colors have been used, right? The 6 faces are colored with 6 different colors as follows. One face of the dimension of 6 into 5 colored green and the other face is colored blue. Okay. One face of 5 into 3 centimeter is colored black and the other face is colored pink. So let's first make a rectangular cuboid, right, with the given dimension. You see that. Let's say 6 centimeter is the length, right? Let's say this is a 6 centimeter length. 5 centimeter is the width, right? And the height is 3 centimeter. Okay. All right. So you need to make a cuboid like this, right? This is the cuboid. This is the cuboid, right? Okay. Now you see that this is the height, right? 6 centimeter is a length, 5 centimeter is a width, and 3 centimeter is the height of the cuboid. Now the question says the one face of dimension 6 into 5. So this is one of the face of 6 into 5, right? This is the one of the face of 6 into 5. It has been colored green, right? Can you see this face? It is the floor of this cuboid, right? You can look at the room in which you are sitting in, right? The room has 6 faces, right? 4 walls, one is a floor, one is a roof. That are the 6 faces of any rectangular box. So 6 centimeter into 5 centimeter is colored green and the other face is colored blue. That means this 6 centimeter into 5 centimeter, right? This face, you can see that this is colored green, right? So this is colored green from the outside. I'm just trying to show you here, right? That this is the face which have been colored with green, which have been painted with a green color, and the other face of 6 into 5. Now you see that if this is 6 into 5, the other face of 6 into 5 will be this one, the face which is exactly opposite to it, and it has been colored blue. So you see that this color, this is a blue colored face, right? This is a blue colored face. All right. What do we have next? One face of dimension 5 into 3 is colored black. This is 5 into 3. This is black colored, right? This is black colored. 5 into 3. This is a black colored, right? And the other face is colored pink. 5 into 3. This is the another face of 5 into 3. This is one of the face of 5 into 3. And the side opposite to this is 5 into 3, which is colored pink, right? So no pink color here. So let me just use this one, right? This face have been used with the pink color, right? Okay, the one face of dimension 6 into 3. Now you see that 6 into 3 is this particular face. It has been colored with yellow. It has been colored yellow, right? So this is, right, this is a 6 into 3 phase, right? This is 6 into 3 phase. This has been colored yellow. And the side which is opposite to this phase is colored orange. That means this phase, it has been colored orange, right? This has been colored orange. So I'm using red instead of orange here. So this has been colored orange, right? This phase, right? This phase has been colored orange. Right, so these are the different colors you have been using. Now the question that we are supposed to answer is the number of cubes with pink color on it is more or less than the number of cubes with only blue color on it by. That means I'm supposed to find out the difference between the number of cubes which have pink color on it and the number of cubes which have only blue color on it. Right? There's a difference in the statement. With pink color, that means that cube can have another color also in addition to the pink color. But here the word mentioned is only blue color. That means no other phase, no other color should be available. Okay, now you see that if I'm looking for the cubes with only pink color, and I know that pink color have been used only on one phase, and that phase is 5 into 3. So that phase is 5 into 3, 5 into 3, this is the phase. This is the pink colored phase, right? Now you see that the cubes which will be coming from the corner, right? Any cube which will be coming from this particular phase will definitely have pink color on it. And I'm not looking for the cubes which have only pink color. In fact, I'm looking for the phase which have pink color on it. And this is the complete cube which have a pink color on it, right? Any cube which have been taken out from this particular phase, right? From this particular phase will have pink color on it. And this is a 5 into 3 centimeter cube, right? The length here, the width here is 5, height is 3. Now you see that if I'm taking a cube of 1 centimeter, if I'm cutting the cube of 1 centimeter each, you see that in one particular row, I will be able to get 5 cubes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And all of these 5 cubes will have pink color on it. They will also have additional green color as well as a blue color also, some of them. The cubes which will be coming from the edge will also have additional color, but that's not my concern. I need one of the face as pink colored. So any cube which will be coming from this face will have pink color on it. So 5 into 3, the number of faces, right? 5 into 3, 5, 5, 5, right? There will be 3 such layers of 5, 5, 5. The number of cubes with pink color on it will be 15, right? There will be 3 layers of 5, 5, 5, right? Length is 1, height is 1, right? The cube that you are cutting out is of 1 centimeter length, width and height. So the height is 3 centimeters. So I'll be able to cut 3 layers of 5 cubes. Total, I'll get 15 cubes with pink color on it. Now I need the number of cubes with only blue color. You see that only blue color. Which is the phase that I'm using blue color? The phase is 6 into 5. This is the phase, right guys? This is the phase 6 into 5 has been used with blue color. This is the phase 6 into 5. That means the roof is used with is painted with a pink color. But the thing that you need to take care is that the cubes which will be coming from the edge will not have only blue color. They will also have, you see that? The cubes which will be coming from this edge will also have yellow color on it. The cubes which will be coming from this edge will also have pink color on it. I need the cubes with only blue color. So see that if I'm looking for the cubes with the blue color, those cubes can only be taken from this particular part. You see that 6 into 5 का total cube है. लेकिन edge और corner के जो cubes होंगे उनमें only blue नहीं होगा. There will be additional color also. The color which will be coming from this case, from this edge, there will be a color of, the one which will be coming on this face, right? So if I'm looking for only blue color, I need to cut 1 centimeter on this side, 1 centimeter on this side, 1 centimeter on this side, and 1 centimeter on this side. This complete face is of 6 into 5. If I cut one from here, one centimeter from here, I will be having the length as 4 centimeter. And this length is 5 centimeter. If I cut 1 centimeter from here and 1 centimeter from here, I will be having 3 centimeter length here. So all the cubes which will be coming from this layer of 4 into 3 will have only blue color on it. Now 4 into 3, how many layers are there of 4 into 3? How many cubes you will be able to take out? 1, 2, 3, 4. From one layer you will be able to take out 4 cubes, and there will be 3 such layers. So total number of cubes with only blue color on it will be equal to 12. And we are supposed to find out the difference. So 15 minus 12 is my answer. 15 minus 12 is equal to 3, and that's the answer of the question, right? To solve this set, you need the basics, that which part of the cube will give you the cubes with 2-side paint, which part of the cube will give you the cubes with 3-side painted. That concept is the first video of cube color and painting. The link is given in the description part of the video. Once you understand that part, this question becomes much simpler to solve, right? Still, because of the multicolors on different faces, the question is becoming tough. But yes, if you have the basic idea and if you can just imagine this 3-dimensional figure, you will be able to solve this type of question quite easily, right? So that's it. And there's one more question, right? There are 2 more questions that we'll be discussing from this set, right? There's a second question. Instructions are same. I'm supposed to answer the number of cubes with exactly 2 colors on it, but none of which is pink or black. Okay, so let's make the cube first. The question says, okay, let's make a basic cube first, right? The faces of the cube are of the length of 6, 5 and 3. The length is 6, height is 3, width is 5. So let's make another face here, right? And join these vertices. So that's the cuboid that you have. And here you have the length as 5 centimeter, 6, 5 and 3. Now, different color have been used in different colors. I want cubes with exactly 2 colors on it. Now, you should know that if I'm painting this cuboid, this solid cuboid from outside, you see that the cubes which will be coming from the corners, will have 3 sides painted on it, right? Because a corner is exposed to 3 sides. Look at the corner of the room that you are sitting in. If you look at the corner of the room that you are sitting in, you will be able to see that corner is the intersection of 3 faces of the cuboid. 2 walls and 1 is a roof. So if I'm taking a cube from the corner of the cuboid, that will have 3 colors, that will have 3 faces painted on it. I want colors which have exactly 2 colors. So see, any face, any cube which will be coming from the edge of the cuboid will have 2 colors on it. Why? Look at this edge. If I leave the cube on this corner, and if I leave the cube on this corner, you will see that remaining cubes have 2 sides exposed to the colors, right? So if I'm taking a cube from this edge, that will have 2 sides painted, right? So look at the one edge of the room, right? You will see that every cube which is coming from this edge will be having 2 sides on it. How many edges are there in a cuboid? Total number of edges in a cuboid are 12, right? You see that 4 are these edges, 4 plus 4, 8, and you see that 4 are these edges, right? So total number of edges in a cuboid are 12, right? 1, 2, 4 are these vertical, 4 are these, the edges of the floor, 4 are these edges on the roof. So total number of edges are 12. Every cube which is coming from the edge except the corners will have 2 side paint on it. Now, I want cubes with 2 color on it, but none of them should be pink or black. None of the color on the cube would be pink or black. Let's see on which particular face you are using pink or black color. You are using the pink color on one side of 5 into 3. So on one side of 5 into 3, you see that this is a pink color face, right? So this particular face is a pink colored face, right? Just imagine it in your mind, it's a pink colored face. And the black has been used on this particular cube, right? On 5 into 3. This is 5, this is 3. This particular face is also black. I don't want pink or black color on it. So you see that 4 edges, every cube which will be coming from these 4 edges will have the pink color on it. So I don't want any pink color on it. So 4 edges are gone. Out of 12 edges, 4 edges are not supposed to be considered. Similarly, these 4 edges also have black color paint on it. So these 4 edges are also gone. What I'm left with is only 4 edges. What are these 4 edges? This is a one of the edge, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Every cube that I am getting out of these 4 edges will not be having any pink color or black color on it, and they will have 2 side painted, except the cubes which are on the corners. Corners वाले cubes नहीं लेने हैं आपको. Now you see that ये 6 सेंटीमीटर का लेंथ है. 6 सेंटीमीटर का है तो कॉर्नर वाले क्यूब्स अगर मैं माइनस करूंगा तो बीच में कितने क्यूब्स बचेंगे? 4. 6 सेंटीमीटर है, 1 सेंटीमीटर कॉर्नर वाला यहाँ से, 1 सेंटीमीटर कॉर्नर वाला यहाँ से माइनस कर रहे हैं. So I will be left with 4 cubes which will be coming from this edge, and that those cubes will have 2 color on it, and neither of them will be pink or black. So 4 from this, and similarly 4 from this also, because this is also 6 centimeter long. This is also 6 centimeter long, and this is also 6 centimeter long. So 4 cubes from here, 4 cubes from here, 4 cubes from this edge, and 4 cubes from this edge. Total 16 cubes will be having the colors on, will be having 2 colors on it, and none of them will be having pink or black color. That's it. This is the answer of the question, right? Quite easier if you know that cubes from the corner have 3 side painted, will have 3 side painting. Cubes coming from the edge will have 2 side painting. Cubes coming from the face will have 1 side painting, 1 side painted. Cubes which are coming from the inside, that means cubes which are cubes which are coming from the inside part, and none of the face of those cubes are exposed to the color, will be having no side painted, right? So in this particular case, we are supposed to look for the edges where pink and black color has not been used, and these are the 4 edges where pink and black color has not been used, but we need to remove the corners cube because they will have 3 side painted. 4, 4, 4, 4, answer is 16, right? You need to do a little bit of imagination in 3-dimension figure, right? Whenever you are solving a question of cubes, color and painting, because of the nature of the figure, that's a 3-dimension figure, so you need to think in your mind कि कहाँ पे कौन सा color भी use होगा, यहाँ से 3 side expose कैसे हो गया, right? Look at the room that you are sitting in, right? If you're painting it from the outside, you will be able to understand it quite easily, right? So here is the third question of the set, where we are supposed to find out the number of cubes with no color on it is less than the number of cubes with at least 1 color on it. This one is quite simple question. See that the cuboid that you have is having a length of 6 centimeter and height of 3 centimeter and width of 5 centimeter. Okay. So this is the cuboid that we have. This is a width of 5 centimeter, right? So when you cut this complete cuboid into the cubes of 1 centimeter each, you see the total number of cubes that you will have would be 6 into 5 into 3 is equal to n number of cubes with a side of 1, width of 1 and height of 1. So the total number of cubes that you will be able to take out from it would be 6 into 5 into 3 divided by 1 into 1 into 1. That means total number of cubes will be 90. So 90 is the total number of cubes that you will be getting from it. Now out of these 90 cubes, how many cubes you will be getting which will have no color on it? See that any cube which have a surface exposed to the outside, right, will definitely have a one face painted on it, right? Or will definitely have a one face paint for sure, right? If I'm looking for a cuboid, if I'm looking for the cubes which do not have any face painted, will be coming from the inside part. For example, cube coming from the face will definitely have 1 color on it. Cube coming from the edge will have 2 color on it. Cubes coming from the corner will be having 3 colors on it, right?
So if I'm looking for a cube which do not have any face painted, will be coming from the inside part. So that means out of this 6 into 5 into 3 centimeter, if I take one layer from this side, if I cut one layer from this side and one layer from the other side, I will be left with a length of 4 centimeter, right? So there will be a cube inside, right? I'm making that cube here, right? Let me, you'll not be able to understand if I make it here. Let me show you it with a different color. So I'm looking for the cubes which do not have any color on it. That color, that's only possible when you cut 1 centimeter lengthwise, 1 centimeter widthwise from the both side, and 1 centimeter height wise from the both side. That means if I take a small cube from the inside part, a small cube that has been taken from the inside part with 1 centimeter cut on both side will be giving you all the cubes which do not have any colors on it. For example, this length is 6. I cut 1 centimeter from here and 1 centimeter from here. So I'll be left with a cube of 4 centimeter. This length is 5 centimeter. I cut 1 centimeter from this side and 1 centimeter from the other side. You will be left with a width of 3 centimeter. The height is 3 centimeter. 1 centimeter is cut from the upper part, 1 centimeter is cut from the lower part. You will be left with a height of 1 centimeter. So now how many cubes you will be able to take out from this complete cuboid? 4 into 3 into 1. The number of cubes that you will be able to cut from this inside cube. So what I'm doing is I'm cutting a layer on from every side. For example, look at your room in which you are sitting in. If the complete length is 6 centimeter, if I cut 1 centimeter from this side, 1 centimeter from this side, you will be having a cube with a length of 4 centimeter which is completely inside the room, for which none of the face is exposed to the outside part. So that cube will not have any color on it. So a 6 centimeter length, 1 centimeter cut on both sides will give you a smaller cube of length 4 centimeter. Similarly, 1 centimeter cut from the bottom side, 1 centimeter cut from the top side, you will have a length of a width of 1 centimeter. If the height is 3, 1 is cut from the bottom, 1 is cut from the top, height will be 1. Similarly, width wise, the width is 5 centimeter, 1 centimeter cut from this side, 1 centimeter cut from this side. Inside you will have a cube with a 3 centimeter width. Now what is the total number of cubes you will be getting from it? 4 into 3 into 1, that is 12 centimeter. Number of cubes that you will be able to take from this cube would be 4 into 3 into 1. These are the 12 cubes which will not have any side painted. Okay, I have 12 cubes in total. Out of these 12 cubes, 12 do not have any face painted. So I am left with 78 cubes which will definitely have at least one side painted. So these 78 cubes will have either one side or two side or three side painted. 4 side is painted is not possible in a cube, right? If you are painting it from the outside. So 78 cubes have at least one color. These are the cubes which have at least one color. At least one color. And these 12 are the cubes which do not have any color. So the difference of the cubes with at least one color and the cubes with no color will be equal to 66. So 66 is the answer of the question. That's the answer of it. 66 is the answer of the question, right? The number of cubes with the difference of the number of cubes with at least one side paint and with no side paint. 66 is the answer. You don't require the colors on the different faces to solve this question. So very standard and basic question to solve. That's it. So cube color and painting, we have discussed every type of question. Previous to this video, right? Previous to the discussion of this set, I have 2 more videos on color, cube and painting where 2 different sets have been covered. So for the basics as well as for the a different concept of cubes, color and painting, you can also watch those videos. I will be putting the links of those videos in the description part of the video, so you can access those videos from the description part. Thank you so much for watching the video, and see you then in the next video. We'll be picking some new questions, new set from the next video. Thank you, and please share it with all of your friends, subscribe to the channel and like the video, and you can comment any doubts that you have in the comment section of the video. Thank you.